Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 bringing another COH2, a replay. Now you may think you know who the replay is going to be from, but I can tell you for a fact, you have no idea. Although I will say this, I just saw that. God damn, why Armor Company? Like seriously, come on, like why? Anyway, we have Drake, Holiday, Orin, and Ark versus the Orca Clan with JT Christian, Battlebuck, Special Agent Cuck Pizza, and Dr. Van Lichtenstein. Now, I actually just had a replay from Dr. Van Lichtenstein, but no, that is not who submitted. It was Orin. Interesting enough, this is a 4v4 in Lazarus Ambush. We have 3 American and 1 British versus 2 OKW and 2 Vermont. Okay, interesting conversation you guys are having there. So, best of luck. In any case, let's see. We have Jaeger Infantry Doctrine. Interesting. Wait, guys, if we all don't do anything, our friend will get yelled at. Okay. Sure. Well, why not? Let's see what the Americans plan. Why are you playing barbed wire here? I don't believe in the Jews, and I'm not saying that because I'm playing German. God damn it. Let's try to make this game last long as possible. I mean, to be fair, I can see why you say that, because again, versing Americans, the longer the Americans are in play, the less likely they're gonna win. At least in my book, the longer you let the Germans build steam, the more likely they are to win the game, just because of better late game. What the hell are you doing? So weird. You put the barbed wire and then this. Are you just hoping to learn infantry? But you do know they'll use that heavy cover against you. MG moving on up. British infantry coming around. Grenadiers trying to pick them off, but I don't think... You literally walked into... You jumped over the log and decided to go into that. Oh, that was a fucking stupid move. I just like to think they saw it and they jumped over, like, get to cover, before they got blasted. But no, they're going to be torn apart by just all the allied forces. So, who was this again? Van Lichtenstein, not a great move to start off with. You probably want to wait for your ally, because now you are most likely going to lose your MG. Yep, and the American player just grabbed a free MG42. So nice job. On the right-hand side, things are going a little different. We have Battlebuck pushing on the right with Christian, most likely grabbing this. They're most likely going to try to push through the right, try to do a flanking maneuver. Assault Grens, I'm sorry, not Grens, Engineers, okay, not amazing long range, so I don't think they're going to do. Guys, it's my bedtime. Really? Really? In any case, let's double check the rank real quick. While I'm doing that, I want to give a special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Like, let's see. Ace, Tim, Leo, Nick, Joey, Delta, and Vorn. Thank you so much for your awesome support. You guys rock. Almost forgot. I'm like, who was that guy who joined? Oh, yeah, Vorn. Thank you so much. Seriously, all you guys rock. And just a reminder, if you want to support me, Patreon helps me a lot. But on the basic thing, I also will be, I give a shout out to all the people who like and subscribe. Really? You're just going to keep doing... You know, this is actually a tactic to just keep saying this so you can just annoy the enemy. So we'll see how that goes. Grenadiers coming out on the flank. Dude, walk up and use that heavy cover. You're literally standing out in the cold. Like, get to cover. Which, speaking of cold, Frostpunk, that just came out. Looks interesting. I may get it. I'm also currently very excited because of what's it called? Iron Harvest signed up, and can't wait to hear about their alpha that they're going to be doing over the summer. Very interested to see what's with that. And then also another game. Shoot, what's it called? Total War just released one. So Britannia is not really one that interested in. I'm not big Nordic guy. Nice grenade. British infantry pushing on up. Again, you can unlock the grenade ability, which is pretty effective. Oh, and that Pioneer squad could try to... Yep, he got in the grenade. He got in that MG for some stupid reason. And the reason I say that is because you want to retreat as the riflemen are flanking you and might be able to kill you in time. We shall see. Pioneer squads don't have the best defense. They might get picked off. Run, man, run. Oh, he might have made it. Oh my god, like one more bullet he would be dead. Which is weird to say, but yeah, literally one more shot. AKA Ark went infantry company, so artillery. We have advanced placements, so fortifications with counter artillery. Armor company, which I guess is better medium armor. Sure, why not? Everything, I mean, like even the 240, I'm just like, or sorry, yeah, 240, I'm just like, for a second there, I'm like 250. No, that's how many munitions it takes. let's double check here. So we got Orin and yeah, Ark on the left, and they are actually pushing pretty far. Unfortunately, Liechtenstein's on playing defense. Really needs to capture his territory back. Looks like Orca Special Agent Chuck Pizza, sorry. I've played too much with Ace. Looks like they're trying to focus mid, and then you have the other two guys pushing right. So let's see how that one goes. So it looks like the allies are kind of being picked off, especially out in the road, which is smart because you want to pick them off while in negative cover when they really have nothing stopping them. Looks like they're pushing in. The assault engineers that were in this building got pushed back. I'm going to assume by a fire grenade if I had to make an assumption. Or that or just long-range fire because, again, the assault engineers have close-range weapons. So, yeah, they're going to suck at long range. Volk Squad's still picking them off, but there's way too many allied forces here. They're going to keep pushing, but I think it's a little too much. But they're going to give it their all. Again, we got OKW players pushing in, but assault engineers pushing on the side. Nice grenade hurting the Volk Squads. One unit barely alive. They're going to run through here. They're going to try to focus fire, but it looks like they're not going to be able to pick off that unit. And looks like they're going to escape. Huh. Nice. Now running on up. Very curious. Alright, this got pushed back as well. So you have a forward base, but not operable. So they have to run all the way back, meaning the allies on the left are going to push up, and you really don't have that many defenses. I would probably not push up too far with your men. Yeah, definitely kill this unit, absolutely. But other than that, it's not... It'll be interesting. Oh, no. Wow, okay. Man, perfect timing, BattleBuck, coming in to help out your ally. So, Christian needed that cover, and looks like the American riflemen on the left are being pushed back and falling back for a more defensive state. Looks like things are settling down over here. A little bit more static. Grenade could get a kill. Very nice. Oh my god. Man, that wheel shot up. Both squads are dead. That was a huge loss for Christian. He's going to need to regroup. On the right, we have, once again, Dr. Van Liechtenstein. He's just hanging out over here. Once again, should probably capture this territory. But, once again, that was taken by the British. They're doing a fantastic job. And we can see here they upgraded their men to make them more effective. We have MG in one of the worst buildings you can be in because not that hard to kill it. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but once again, it kind of favors the people on this side more so over sorry, on the back on this side than over here because of that window. You can see here there's a window on this side, there's none over here. So if you put the MG in that building hoping to stop I guess the allies on this front, it's not going to happen. But the allies can use it to fight off the Axis. I'm sorry, flip that around. Axis against allies. Allies can't use it against Axis. There you go. But still, they're doing pretty damn well. Though we have a giant Grenadier blob, all with MG42, so that should improve their combat effectiveness against the British infantry section. Now let's see. Can you fire some good rifle grenades, or is this guy's micro just too good for you? Oh my! There we go. Rifle grenade going in. Nice hit. No, actually kills an entire squad. British infantry though still holding off. They're throwing a smoke. No, it's grenade. Oh shit, that guy's dead. Yep, there he goes. You're all clumped up. There's no way you weren't going to die. Vickers machine gun trying to suppress them. And on the last leg, going to retreat. Oh my god, I love that backwards run. Anyway, American force on the left just beating the crap out of Liechtenstein. He just cannot hold. Which is weird because they're literally next to the German base. So you figured that they would at least something would happen, but no. They're just being slowly pushed back. On the right, though, things are going a little better with the Germans. Half-track have been deployed, and a lot of Volk squads are in play. We do have a Stuart, which should be able to knock out that half-track, but mass Panzerfaust is where that could be an issue. Nice ambulance, by the way. If you can regroup here with your men and just heal up, that should give you a better opportunity to push on up. Stuart on standby, most likely waiting for them to move out and open cover and protect the mortar, because right now, the rifle... Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Riflemen are going to use this heavy cover to their advantage. Just pick off the Volk squads, which are kind of moving in a big blob, which is weird. Very weird. And without all these men, like, there is going to be a severe disadvantage for the Germans because they will pretty much have barely any units that can cover the half-track. Half-track can stop the infantry, but like hell is it going to stop the Stuart, which will pretty much take its shots very easily and then attack it. Maybe even shell shock it or something to... keep it from firing against the infantry and allow the Americans to push on up. Half-track trying to suppress the infantry coming in through the fence. but there's a lot of infantry coming in multiple directions. Very surprised. Oh, no, there you go. You're unlocking the bazooka. Stuart coming in around the corner. Holiday Love is going to go in for a nice shot from the back. Panzerfaust would be great, Christian. For Cannonwerfer would have been great, but you retreated that. Alright, now you drop the smoke to kind of stop the Stuart from shooting you. Panzerfaust going up, stopping it. Puma coming in. That's what you need. Puma can get some nice, excellent shots. British infantry, again, all the way from the left, coming over to the right. And looks like the Puma, with some Panzerfaust support, managed to successfully knock out the Stuart. So good attack there. Very nice job via battle buck. But that being said, a lot of British forces are pushing on in. Again, things are looking grim for the Germans. And we even have a fighting position over here, just keeping this guy back. Now, what do you have exactly? Dr. von Liechtenstein, you currently are getting 29 fuel per turn. All right, it's been 11 minutes. And right now, you don't have a half-track? You figure, I mean, like, to be like the flame half track is a great counter for the Americans, which they have no bazooka team. So your lack of armor is surprising because you figure you want to use that. Now I'm gonna make the assumption that you're currently retreating that unit to go back, and now we can put down a base for a Panzer IV. That could be very good. But Ark is yes. Okay, I thought I might have been making one, but no. Yeah, Ark himself is very close to getting a Sherman, and most likely both of you are going to get that at the exact same time. Interesting choice for tank traps and like for placements. Interesting. Anyway, the reason why I say it's also very interesting, it's very simple. Well, man, a lot of fighting positions over here. The is if you deploy your Panzer IV at the exact same time as Sherman, you're not going to bust through unless you get very lucky. But so far, wow, you even blocked this area off so he can't advance. That's interesting. Or can he? Is there a way through? Hold on. Or is he going to throw grenades? Oh, he knows about it. Yeah, he's throwing grenades to break it. All right, one more should do it. All right, you can easily throw it. God damn. This Ark is relentless. And I love him for it. Oh, wait, no. We have Dr. von Liechtenstein launching a trap. Coming in from the side, possibly a flank maneuver. Mortar, though, definitely susceptible to close bar fire and being torn apart by... I'm sorry, not... It's one bar and one LMG. Very interesting. Again, that's from the infantry company. You can see here it unlocks it. So Grenadiers opening fire. Might be able to get a nice kill. This Grenadier, though, needs retreat. Volk squad... No, Volk. Grenadier squad should be able to take out the Rifleman squad. Oh, no. They're trying to focus fire on that, but alas, doesn't work. Grenadier's able to win that battle and maybe... just maybe I'll push on forward. Now, once again, they need something. I think, like, to take these two out. I think, okay, I think that Panzer IV should do it. That being said, I'm going to assume that he's going to play a Sherman very, very soon. So that could be very bad. On the far left side, let's see. We have assault engineers with a flamethrower unit pushing on up. Oh, no, this Panzer headquarters needs to deploy now. If that sole unit knocks this thing down, it's on fire. This is bad. It's... oh my god. So fucking close, but so far. One engineer squad knocked out. That's a failure on the Germans, because that's 120 fuel down the freaking drain. Oh my god. That's going to stop... that's going to stop his armor production by like... at least a couple minutes. And in the meantime, we have a Cromwell moving up. And Cromwells are good for killing infantry. And I love that skin, by the way. Holy god, that looks intimidating. Look at that skin. It's pretty awesome. Looks like there's a red eye on top. Now, the Puma can get, you know... Puma can go in for a couple good hits. But it can't stay in the fight for long. It's like, alright, it can do a couple moves. But that's it. It's like the UNSC, the frigate, while attacking the Ark in Halo 3. It can definitely go in for a couple Mac rounds, stuff like that, to help the Covenant, but it in itself can't take a major hit from a Covenant vessel during that time. Love Halo 3, and apparently the reason why I bring it up is apparently the Halo Master Chief Collection is maybe coming to PC and also getting a lot of updates, which is awesome, because I would really love to play that again in 4K. That would... if you can put it on PC and I can play it in 4K again, that would be awesome. And also play it compatible with Xbox One. That would be simply great. I remember the good old days. I had all sorts of stuff, like Bungee Day was a thing where they put the symbol up and I would just hang out with friends, just trying to get a picture of it. Those were good times. Unfortunately, the Germans are not having good times. They just lost their Panzer IV that they tried to get out. Oh, shoot. Their infantry are just being taken out left and right. That being said, Jackson was hunting it down. The Panzer IV, though, that Dr. Van Lichtenstein got, is doing some work. Though, again, we can see here, Ark did the smart thing. He already has the infantry to back himself up. He got himself with Jackson to counteract any armor Dr. Van Lichtenstein would deploy. Dr. Van Lichtenstein, by the way, has 1,000 manpower. If I was him, I would most likely try to go light mechanized company, so you could deploy an AT gun, and I would get also a half track for fire. That way you could do quite a bit of damage against the riflemen. Armor-piercing rounds would also help. Very nice job. At least you got that one down. Grenadiers moving on up. And again, I'm not saying armor-piercing rounds are going to do a lot. You can see here it's not doing a ton, but it's just enough to where maybe it could count for a Panzer IV hit. Especially if you get some Panzerfaust in there, and then another Panzerfaust might be able to knock it out. Panzer IV looks like he might be able to escape. Armor-piercing rounds. Oh, so close. One additional, like, if it would have kept being hit by armor-piercing rounds, it would have been fine. Panzer IV going in for the kill. This is bad because, once again, the riflemen are giving it sight, so that Jackson might be able to get a shot on the... Oh, nope, just out of range. It looks like we have a bazooka team opening fire, but both rifleman squads might have been taken out. So Ark just lost a big chunk of his front line, which is going to cost him. Dr. Van Lichtenstein regrouping, but as he regroups, his allies retreat. By the allies, of course. Looks like Drake is deployed. Let's see here. What is the... Oh, Rifle Company. I've, like, blanked out. White Phosphorus. That's the thing that you must, like... If there's anything to fear, it's White Phosphorus and then, like, another ability, which is Fire. Or just infantry engaging them in the White Phosphorus. Because, oh, God. It just... It's really bad. It's seriously bad. So... Anyway, we have some type of strike being called down here. Looks like it's a light artillery barrage. And the American forces managed to retreat in time. Puma back up after getting some heals. We do have a Panzer headquarters back here, which is decently placed. It's helping guard here, and it's far enough back. But I think a little more forward would have been better. Let's see. We have a Beaufort guarding the point. It's going to be very difficult to take that. Again, that's the nice thing about the... oh, God. The emplacement doctrine that these guys get. Is the British infantry section themselves can actually build the emplacements, which is nice, because then you can really fortify your front line very quickly instead of waiting on a bunch of Royal Engineers, if I can talk correctly, putting it down. So, again, you kind of have that. It's kind of like Civilization 5, where if you play as Rome, they build the roads, and you're like, why would the Roman Legion build roads? Well, that way they can get to their enemy quicker. And that way they can literally build themselves a reinforcement and supply line to the enemy, which is great. Nice grenade, bundle grenade, knocking out that unit. Rifleman being torn apart by multiple units needs to fall back immediately in order to survive. On the left-hand side, the Jackson's now back up to full power. Let's see. Orin, again, all those emplacements. Oh shoot. That Stug is... Stug taking some hits. Bunch of infantry coming in, and Puma, they're going to focus fire on that Beaufort. But the thing is that Beaufort has the additional emplacement, so he should be relatively fine. Let's see, we have a howitzer mortar carriage, could open fire, help kill the infantry. Nice job killing the Obersoldaten with that upgrade. Again, very nice job. Right now, the Axis are currently down. They're losing a lot of points. Artillery barrage coming in right now. And also, I just realized all the fuel points that the Allies have brought in, allowing them to get more armor quicker. Maybe not munitions, which I would prefer, but hey, very nice. And then on the flip side, though, we look at the Germans, and the some certain characters, like these two, have not been putting down any fuel caches, which would help everybody. So very weird. Double Panzer IV. Interesting choice. Jackson opening fire. Barely alive. Maybe 1-2 shots max. We'll take it out. Oh, there we go. Decrewed and then finally killed. We get some great airtime with that American soldier. Again, probably one of the higher shots I've seen in quite some time. Very cool. What if that tree's like 100 feet tall? That's how high he shot. So very nice. And I'm going it by like this tank is probably like 20 feet long, 25. I'm just trying to give an estimate. I know these soldiers are very weirdly designed. Like, I look at them and I look them next to like a vehicle and I'm like, they seem like Sasquatches compared to it, but whatever. I guess that's right. Anyway, American forces capturing this point. We have a few more over here behind this dead Panzer IV. We have the Germans laying down defensive line, removing that MG, which might have been a bad idea. You might want to have probably suppressed that one coming up, but he's replacing it close to the front. Okay, relatively fine. They're going to suppress that unit. Okay, pulling back. Might give time for Chuck Pizza to push on in. But on the right-hand side, Drake is just launching a massive armor assault with his EZ-8s. Just a very souped-up Sherman that can pretty much go toe-to-toe with a lot of stuff. Like a T-30-45, mind you. Oh my god, they're just tearing apart that infantry. And there's nothing stopping them. They're just pushing on through. Beautiful as they push on through as well. Because it's funny, because the Panther and Puma's right here. But they're too busy fighting this AT gun and mortar carriage to really go in. Nice job, you killed the mortar carriage, but the EZ-8 just literally wrecked all your shit. So, good job on that front. And yes, the EZ-8 has trouble versing Panther. So one Panther coming in and just firing while they're bouncing off the front would be enough to cause some havoc. Some Panzerfaust firing, but it lasts nothing. It's not enough damage to cause a engine crit, so they're just going to stay there. Panther, alright, let's see. Oh, missed the shot. Gonna pull back. Again, has to be cautious, but it one-on-one, it can. Like, I've seen a King Tiger literally kill 4 EZ-8s, no problem. So the front armor on the thing can bounce them quite easily. This truck is about to die. Oh no, EZ-8. Come on, there we go. We also have another EZ-8, looks like on standby. So Jesus, Drake is just using all those fuel caches for his advantage. That's. It looks like we have a 250 barrage. I'm sorry, 240 mil barrage, 250 points coming down. Yep, help clear the point. British infantry pushing on in. Dr. Van Lichtenstein trying to cause havoc, but with the double Jackson right now, that's really going to stop any Panzer IV advance on his part, unless he really brings a AT gun very aggressively to the front. But right now, all Allied forces are focusing in mid. We have another Panzer IV, which most likely will be unable to fight all those Jacksons. We do have an American AT gun opening fire to help out, and that might assist. But they're going to have to keep firing and keep the front line going. Panzer IV, oh shoot. Not going well. Churchill just getting right up in there, helping to block the shots from the AT gun. One of the Jacksons did die. However, the rest of the American armor is just busting through the German line, and the Germans have cracked and fallen. Poor Chuck Pizza. Meanwhile, these Panzer IVs remain suspiciously absent from any engagement. I'm very surprised. Like, right now, these guys are just... By the way, good idea keeping next to the Panzer headquarters, allowing this to do a little bit more damage to it. Won't do a lot, but as you can see, it's something, so that's good. Panther backing on up, trying to escape. Again, nice side hits from the EZ-8s, causing some major damage. Oh, good. Panzer headquarters back here, which I don't think you've actually deployed any armor. Am I wrong? I don't think there was any armor. Oh, nice. Panzer headquarters opening fire on the side of the EZ-8, causing some damage. Nice job. Getting some fuel, and now getting a Panzerschreck with some rear shots, and one more Panzerschreck shot, you could kill it. Nope, managed to escape. Panzerfaust maybe? Nope, managed to escape. This one though, damage engine, and with the Panzerschreck and, oh, Panther coming in. Great movement, by the way, on Battlebuck's part. Managed to knock it out. Unfortunately, we have a Churchill sneaking upon it, and that thing can easily take the Panzer headquarters shots. Now, Panther has to be very cautious. Churchill does have a real hard time penetrating Panther armor, as you can see with that point-blank shot, unable to penetrate. But that being said, you get a nice side shot in, which, yep, there we go. And Churchill should be easily able to take that. If I was him, I would keep facing my front armor no matter what toward him. That might have been just a pathfinding issue. We can see here dropping some smoke to stop the AT guns from firing. We have some type of barrage coming in. I'm assuming it's a, yep. We have another one. Wait, are they both armored? No. Oh, thank God. For a second there, I'm like, 2 armor companies? No. Just seeing things. Just losing it a little bit. Nothing major. Anyway. Shots still opening fire. Churchill definitely taking some hits. And again, there's a rear armor hit, so that's why it's taking a little more damage. But the Axes have taken some severe casualties. Overall, their total, like, at best is probably, like, low 40s. Well, the Axes are currently in... I'm sorry, the Allies are currently in the mid-50s. So, yeah, Dr. Van Lichtenstein is their best hope with a full army. But the problem is he's being very defensive over here. And he's versing an enemy that can easily counter him. Yes, he does have a Jackson. But, once again, unless he's very active with that pack gun, those Jacksons will wreck the Panzer IV. It won't matter if those Jacksons have no counter to the AT gun and the Panzer Grenadiers. If they don't wipe them all out with a good shot in succession, like right now, then yeah, he's fucked. And it looks like the Jacksons overcompensated. Nice job, nice kill, pushed him out. Good air time once again. Okay, just staying there with your unit. Panzer Grenadiers, this might be your time to push. And if I was him, I would abso-freaking-lutely push. That being said, we do have to worry about some mines, which he could have placed. Panzer IV is being, once again, very slow in pushing up. Panzer IV moving on up. Wow, barely missing the other one. Nice shot, just need one more hit. Once again, a fantastic airtime. That's 3 for 3 for the Americans. I would give them 10 points. Go for the Olympics. Now let's see here. Oh shoot. Up. Yep. Wow. Nice grenade. Nice grenade. Why did you retreat that? Like seriously, there's no AT gun here. None whatsoever. If I don't see any AT guns. Nothing. And you could easily have wiped the floor with this. There's nothing stopping you from just kicking his ass right now. Dr. Van Lichtenstein is currently failing his teammates, and it is a sad day indeed. Anyway, we have a Jag Panzer moving on up to help counteract some armor. Bulldozer does have some, additional armor, which makes it harder to kill. But that being said, it does play a more supportive infantry role than really anti-armor. So Jag Panzer should easily, over time, be able to knock that thing out. Fortifications are still prevalent in mid with a new Boffer. We have a double Churchill, which is going to be really a pain to kill. A nice job on his part for doing that. Nice job killing that Bulldozer. I hate armor company, so I salute you, Battlebuck, for killing that thing. Let's see, Battlebuck went Luftwaffe, and then we have Scavenge. Van Lichtenstein is yet to pick anything. Mobile defense, no. Luftwaffe could be good for getting additional supplies and dropping some necessary fuel for your allies or munitions, since you're literally camping there for a majority of the time. And I love goddamn Oren placing down 17-pounder in the time it could. Like, literally Van Lichtenstein could have moved in, killed everything, and opened up a new avenue for the ally, or for the Axis. Like, seriously. What's he gonna hope? This artillery barrage is gonna just be enough to kill all this? Hate to break it to you, it's really not. But that 17-pounder will keep those Panzer IVs at bay, because it will crack them like goddamn walnuts. Anyway, Boffer's also over here, which will help out in playing a supportive role. They're just fortifying this area. And I think an incendiary barrage would be great, because you can do a fire over here and just burn everything to the ground, which would be awesome. Oh, there we go. Perfect. You did do that. Now, if you charge with your Panzer IVs, with that 17-pounder still either with not hauled down or destroyed, you're so screwed. You're absolutely screwed. Fire coming down, coming in from the direction I would not expect, coming in that way. Here it comes. Nice job. We have a 17-pounder being roasted. Now is the time to engage. Now is the time, of all times, to push on up and take that thing out. But the Panzer IVs are still lying in wait. Oren, though, not doing so and actually pushing his infantry for the advance. Overwhelming the Stug with those Piats, which, again, are very good against armor. 17-pounder, now operational. Fire is dissipating. Didn't do as much damage because it hauled down at the right time. Panzer Grenadiers opening fire on that. Panzer IV also opening fire. 17-pounder redirecting itself to the correct position and should be able to knock out that Panzer IV in one hit. Come on. Boom, said the pounder. Now, the 17-pounder looks like going to continue pounding those tanks. And with that shot, going to reveal itself and 17-pounder fire. There it goes. Panzer force are down, infantry section still alive and most likely will be healed, and all emplacements are secure. So I'm assuming a mass surrender is now in place. Armor, it looks like, was pushed on the far right and managed to just crack open the Germans on the right. So I feel like if Van Lichtenstein would have pushed at that moment, he would have won, but it was so defensive after being pushed back for so long that I feel like that kind of screwed him. Proper defense of the Panzer headquarters would have been better. So again, you could have kept that stuff alive, Christian. Battlebuck, nice play, but looks like you lost a lot of men, so maybe net. Chuck Pizza did a decent job trying to hold mid, but just kept being overwhelmed by American forces. Yeah, just all the three allied prong attacks just really hit them. Holiday, love, fantastic job with your American infantry and great job pushing up. Drake, fantastic job with your easy 8s and managing to smash the enemy and constantly get behind their lines along with good infantry play as well. Arc, really good job in the beginning of really pushing the enemy back, but toward the end I've kind of found that you were maybe not performing as well. Your Jackson sacrifice was the big kind of sticking point in that. Oren, though, saved the day, and I loved his Churchills taking shot after shot and just not caring, helping break down enemy positions and helping secure major objectives, and also keeping allied points alive. Allied units alive just by taking shots. That's exactly what you needed, and what they were greatly they overperformed. Now the emplacements also after the patch that really focused on artillery, emplacements have been less used. You used it very well. I'm glad the 17-pounder itself got 2 kills. Or sorry, 3 kills, 3 vehicle kills, the Stug and 2 Panzer IVs. Great job on that part. Also, really not Vet 1 at least. Are you serious? It killed 3 vehicles. Anyway, just good defensive play to help out your ally, and that seriously helped you. Because if he would have pushed up and just smashed this line, you guys would have probably been reeling, because that would have opened you up for a flank. And I know you guys were in the middle of this, but that probably would have stopped them being like, oh shoot, we have to go help Arc. But overall, really good game. Let's double check damage. And overall, we can see that most damage by 200 points was Oren, and also by kills was Oren. Arc, again, did really well in the beginning, but yeah, he definitely lost a lot toward the end. But Oren, look at that KD, is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. On the Axis side, what do we have? We have Battlebuck with most damage. As I said, he did really well, but the rest of them were kind of scattered about. Overall, again, a clan doesn't mean they're going to be so perfect you can't beat them. If you're not in a clan, you can still overtake them as long as you communicate and coordinate your forces and help out, just like Oren did with a complete stranger. Or at least I think they are. In any case, I want to think... Either they're a stranger or friends, I'm guessing, because usually if they're not, they kind of like have this group up thing. I'm assuming this is a clan sign similar to Orca. But in any case, this has been Greyshot117 doing this UH2 replay provided by Oren, and I will see you all next time. Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to a few more Patreon supporters: Vorn, Leo, Joey, Delta, Ace, Nick, Tim, and Lobo. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You guys rock. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you next time.